Yo, welcome to Team RaddTitan. So it's another week, it's another collector's chat. This is chat number 317. If you don't already, I'm George or Geo, and over there, looking like the guy who parted the Red Sea as Moses reincarnated, is Alex over there. Alex is the co-founder of RaddTitan, as am I, regardless of what his LinkedIn status suggests, because he's, so I'll grassed him up to me about him trying to take all the credit for stuff. So we just want to make that clear, noted.
I saw her, like, because it tells you when people view your profile, and it's like, told me she's viewed my profile, the fucking spy.
Yeah,
she's just trying to get a wedge in between us. That's what she's doing. That's what she's doing. She's always been jealous of us.
Yeah, but we are going to be going through the latest news, all the updates. It's just me and Alex today, so it's going to be more relaxed. We'll be fielding all your questions, and we'll be running through sort of like what we've been getting in, what our week has looked like this week. Both had a bit of a crazy week, so things have been going on, money's been spent, all this kind of nonsense. So we'll be catching up with everybody and touching base. We've got loads of things to go through. We've got quite a lot of fan art stuff actually as well this week that I sent to Alex. I've got some stuff in, and we'll be doing all that business. So if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. We're doing really well at the minute. We're at sort of like not 200k. It's we're on 254 at the moment. Probably getting a little bit higher as we talk, but we want to keep subscribing.
255.
What's that, mate?
We're just shy of 255.
Nice. So we're still striving to get sort of up there and keep moving. Get another one of them plaques on the wall.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're going to be doing that. Huh? Have you not got yours?
The thing is, though, the gold one. Now, mine. Oh, fuck! I'm just not getting tag. Can you hear me? There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the difference is, So the gold one ain't the same size. It's like twice the size.
Twice the size.
It's like huge. It's quite
nice.
Big. Yeah.
Now we want it even more.
Yeah, there's a guy who was like got a couple of them, and he was like cutting them up and melting them and stuff like that. I don't know why, but yeah, he's doing all that business. Yo. Now, good to see you. Make sure if you are watching, make sure you comment, and we will respond to your comments there. Good to see people there. So we've got a nice guy there who's been helping Geo out at the moment lately. So it's Kevin.
Great guy. Great guys. It's just helped me out with getting the Maestro Hulk program bust in, and he's done a little bit of business for me now as I was having some difficulty. So now it's acquiring something else. So hopefully that will be in, and can't wait to start talking about it as well. So fingers crossed.
Yeah. What else we got? You got your vision in the house. How you doing? Nice guy's unboxing. He's getting his collection all set up as well. So he's unboxing stuff, taking a few pictures, and then getting into his new module cases. So that's good to see.
Great moments.
Also trying to get some inspiration from him, because that's obviously what I'm going to be going through very shortly. Adam in the house, how you doing? Good to see you. And Cat Dad 776.
Man.
Yo, yeah, finally live, my man. Finally
live, bro. Welcome.
Aiden, Goldie, how you doing?
Welcome, bro.
Got like statues in the house as well. Book at 81. What's the story, lads? How's the form? Doing well.
Good, man.
No drink today, I'm afraid.
I'm drinking.
They're too loud, apparently.
I'm drinking.
No, she. G. Yo, how you doing, Carl? Good to see you. Yeah, so we got quite a few pieces coming in the post. So got a shipping label for your stuff actually. So I'll send that over. So for the stuff from Canada.
So tracking me.
Yeah, sorry, tracking. So you sent me the shipping label with the tracking number. Sorry. Got those coming in. We ordered about 22 busts of some guys. So yeah, they're coming, and we're going to sort through those. I also ordered the Jack Kirby, Stanley, and the Mangog as well. So I've got those coming, and then I'm going to try to hold off for a little while. Also I got the Hobgoblin as well. Sideshow Hobgoblin. Wanted that
Don't
one for
care.
a while, actually.
Yeah, it's been on
Yeah,
your radar
yeah.
for a long time, that one. It's been on a long
It
time.
has actually. I saw it quite a while back. I think it sold for like 500, and I was quite annoyed. I got it cheaper than that, so I'm quite happy about that. And it's just one of those ones I've seen it in person, but not like kind of up close. I think it was actually in that store, went to in Singapore where they had like loads of stuff, Simply Toys. I think it was in there when I saw it. And with that, it's just you can't really gauge it because it's quite
Size.
those cabinets are literally like a metre and a half deep. They're really deep, aren't they? Or were.
Yeah, massive.
Refurbished now.
They're massive.
So I'm looking forward to getting that in. Also, I mean, I'm literally going to open it up, check it over, and put it back in the box. So, yeah, not going to do too much with it. And then I guess we can wait to go over the stuff we got in this week because that way we can do them with the pictures anyway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Darren's in the house using his missus' account because he got locked out of his one for sending naked videos. He said posted naked videos on his YouTube, and they totally removed his account.
Who did that?
Darren, he went to a concert, and these two, they're quite attractive women actually. They I can't remember what they're called now, but they're these two blonde women, and they literally just get totally fucking naked and just play the guitar.
Nice.
Yeah, and he posted it. He posted it on his channel because he posts all the bands, and then he just totally they forgot they stripped off, so he kind of got totally removed from Facebook, YouTube. He's not happy about
it. Yeah.
Yeah. FBJ, how are you doing? Good to see you. So yeah, so Darren's not happy about all that. The Soap Girls, they're called.
Oh, okay. What was the band that was playing?
Soap Girls.
Soap Girls was the band. I don't know. Are they any good?
I don't know.
They're good.
I don't know the music. When he said that they were naked on stage, I just had to look it up.
Fucking name sucks.
Dante did say, "You do. What's up, boys?" By the way, that was posted on IG is amazing. That's another one actually because they've got the pictures of that. I will go on to that, but I've got that coming in, and I'll tell the story when we show the pictures. So yeah, I'll get on to that. But yeah, cool. Another big box. I actually thought that turned up today, but hey, how you doing, Picky Picks? Good to see you.
Yeah,
these picks. Yeah. But this week, I mean, I'm trying to think what's kind of gone on. I watched Furiosa. Quite disappointed by it, really. People are going, oh, Chris Hemsworth carries it and this and this. He's quite annoying. He does this really bad accent in that, and he's got this like weird fake prosthetic nose and possibly chin, and he just looks quite weird. Yeah, the nose just doesn't look right. It's just like this. There's some funny bits in it, but yeah, it's just not. I just find the same as Fury Road. I just find the style is I like. I mean, it's stylish. It looks cool, but the problem is I just the way the story's done is it's kind of done in. Oh, let's do a cool scene. Let's do another cool scene. Let's do it, and it's not. I don't find they flow. I don't think it flows very well. It's just like a bunch of cool scenes, and I just find it a bit weak, really. And also, I do find that the
cool scenes all stuck together, nothing else going on.
Yeah, and I just find like, they're trying to force in the characters from Fury Road, and they should have just got Charlize Theron to do it. To be honest with you, because it's set, it is set kind of before it, but then it goes straight into the second one at the end. They should have had her in it, but yeah, because it's like. The Anna Tyler Joy or whatever. No, I don't know, is that her name? Yeah, it's just like really small, really skinny. He just doesn't really look.
She kind of gets on my nerves a little bit. I've no real time for her.
What else is she in? She's in Witch. That's all I know she's in.
She's in Split. No.
Is she in Split?
Yeah, but she's in. She's in Split. She's one of the people that get captured. She's the main person that get captured, isn't she? Yeah. That's just
didn't even know, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Forgettable. Yeah.
I know she's in a lot of stuff, and she does a voice for one of. Does she do the voice for something as well?
I watched that Netflix film Damsel, with the dragon, and what's her name? Miley,
Bobby
someone.
Bobby Brown, really Bobby Brown.
Miley Bobby Brown. Yeah, I watched that because I started watching it with George, and he was
Yeah.
fine watching it until the dragon started speaking, and he shit himself. I was like, yeah, I'm scared. I need to turn this off. So I was
Where
like,
is it?
okay. And then I think it was like about 40 minutes in, so I was a bit like, I'm kind of invested now, so I'm gonna I'll watch the rest of it.
Any
A
good?
couple of times I caught him outside my room, like walking past and looking at the TV, and trying to stay out of sight so I can see him. Yeah,
Is any good or?
I enjoyed it. I thought it was all right. Yeah, as far as like films like
Yeah.
that go, you know, I don't really put too much
I've seen
stock
it pop
into
up quite a
Netflix
lot.
movies at all, but it was watchable.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Thought it was done well.
I've seen it pop up quite a lot, and I'm just like, yeah, maybe I'll watch it, maybe I'll stick it on. I've never got around to it. What was
Yeah,
it about? Is the dragon got like a scary voice or?
yeah, it's like it's funny because he has the same problem with Desolation of Smaug. I've shown him clips of that, of the dragon, show him how cool the dragon looks. And he's like sitting there like, oh wow, like that. And then the dragon is like, I see you. He's like, fuck that. He's like, turn that off. I don't like that. So it's that sort of like, as soon as it speaks, he don't like it at all. So
What's the other
something
one?
in that, I guess.
Dragon Heart, is that with
Sean
Sean
Connery.
Connery? Yeah.
Watched a little bit
That's
of
what
that.
I remember, isn't it?
Watched a bit of that, but it's a bit strange, that movie.
Yeah.
It's got Sean Connery and Dennis Quaid.
Yeah.
I mean, Damsel was good. I mean, Damsel's a bit like, you know, it's worth a watch. So I would advise you watch it. It's not a waste of time, for sure.
Yeah. I told you I watched Thingy not long ago, like Rain of Fire, and I hadn't seen that in a while. It's a good film.
Wicked
The
film.
dragons. Yeah.
You've seen that. You don't have a problem with that because they're hissing and roaring and they're animals. But as soon as they start having a little bit of a conversation, he's like, no, this ain't gonna do. So you ain't digging that. Strange because like he watched bits of Rain of Fire and he enjoys it.
What do you think of like Flight of Dragons?
Yeah, he likes all that, like cartoons. He likes cartoons. He likes all that. Got a problem with any of that.
This is asking Geo, any thoughts on Gladiator 2?
Oh, shut up! What Gladiator to a film?
Yeah, with Denzel Washington.
Is it made by Netflix?
No, it's Ridley Scott.
And it's going to be Denzel Washington.
No, Denzel Washington's in it. He's not like the Gladiator guy. But what apparently the story is that the son doesn't die. One of the sons escapes and actually lives, and then he comes back.
Only just after one son. Just one son, Scott.
I can't remember. It's something about the son surviving. It's something like that, or
son don't survive, man. His feet are hanging from the fucking thing. I've seen it.
He's burnt and he's like toast.
He's burnt and he's hanging up and he's kissing his son's feet on the fucking thing.
Yeah.
So I mean, unless it's like a mistaken identity job, but I don't think so. It's a bit of a fucking stretch.
Or unless
they're doing that, though, isn't they? They're doing that with films now. They're making sort of like long-awaited. I mean, Jesus Christ, they made that come into America like a sequel. That's
meant to be really bad. But they also did Beverly Hills Cop one as well.
It's just a tragedy, mate. Bad Boys one as well. Will Smith's getting desperate, clearly.
Well, the new one's meant to be quite good. The one before was dreadful.
Will Smith.
The new one is actually meant. Yeah,
what's nothing with Will Smith in it?
The new one's meant to be quite good though. RaddTitan, not sure you can follow up my Hero Studio Custom 1/1 life size Green Ranger. Yeah, I mean, I can, if you send it across to me on messages, I can put it up for sure. Samuel, any travel plans? Not really at the moment. There's something meant to be happening. It was meant to happen now in July, but then it got moved to October. That's Hong Kong, so that's a potential. So I still got kind of work.
What date's that?
October?
Yeah.
I don't know. They said in October. I don't know. I know obviously 10th is around George's birthday, isn't it?
10th is his birthday.
Yeah, hopefully it's not then. Edwin Diaz, how you doing?
You old motherfucker.
Mr. Capitals. And then the fake ones there as well. Clone. The clone's there. Don't take this. Yeah, they're making a $3 million sequel to Gladiator. God.
$300 million is not a lot of money. for a movie these days.
Oof. Yeah, it's quite a lot.
No,
Yeah,
300 million is not a lot of money.
Maximus's wife and son were both murdered. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
All right.
Yeah,
It was the horse, didn't he, the boy? The boy's the one that gets hit by the horse, rushing to see his dad, thinking because it's the soldiers. So he thinks he's there. And the woman's like calling him, and then you see the fucking horse hit him. Smashes him, like, fucking smashes him, man.
I haven't seen it in a long time.
That film is sad, bro.
Shane Liechtenstein, how you doing, my man? Good to see
you. Well,
you.
my brother. Well.
Hope you're good. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I keep meaning to watch our Damsel. I wanted to watch our Atlas, but I know that's going to be crap.
The dragon is good, but the graphics and how it's done, and the story is pretty decent. It's not like, it's not going to fucking change your life, but
I don't expect it.
If it's on, you won't be like, this is fucking gack. It didn't feel like that to me yet. I'm pretty blunt. But then again, I enjoy this sort of shit. You know what I mean? Like, unpopular opinion is just I didn't like it, man. I didn't. You know what? It's not that I didn't. You know what it is? It's not that I didn't like -1. It's just that it was a remake of a 1962 or 1960 Godzilla film. It wasn't anything new. It wasn't anything special about it. I don't think it, it didn't cover any new ground. You didn't learn anything new, and it had this weird complexity, which was this thing come out of nowhere and it's brand new, and that's what they're portraying to you as the viewer. But all of their actions and all of their behaviors is like this thing has been here for hundreds of years and attacked them multiple times. It like
1954, Kajura.
Yeah, it was just it didn't cover any new grounds, and I really wanted them to explore origins and theories and like sort of like, this is where it's come from, this is what we think's happened. Like, I wanted them to really take an interest.
By the name -1, that's what you would think. It's a prequel.
Yeah, it just doesn't, and they have this weird thing where all of the characters sort of know the way they're acting about it is all like it's you know how a country acts that get earthquakes.
Yeah.
It's like that. Yeah. If you talk to somebody who lives in a country has multiple earthquakes, they don't act like even if it's a big deal, they don't act like it's really a big deal. That like, oh yeah, they happen. People die. They happen. Sometimes they're bad. Sometimes they're not. It was a bit like that, and you would just be like, actually, there would be a lot of, what is this thing? Where's it come from? How do we kill it? Why is it here? Why is it like attacking us? Why is it? All of this, and it just doesn't happen. And I sat there and I was just a bit like, nah, man, I'm not on board with this being some sort of groundbreaking experience. I didn't feel that it was. I just felt it's a good Godzilla movie. Don't get me wrong.
I've been told, hear me out, that you fucked up. That's what I've been told.
You're going to talk about this dub shit, aren't you?
That's what I've been told. I've been told you fucked up.
I heard all this shit when I said I didn't rate it before. So did you watch it dubbed? And I'm like, yeah.
I haven't seen the film, so we don't know, but that's what I've heard.
It doesn't. The dubbing isn't going to change the story. It's not going to change the story. What happened? The fact that they take no interest in its origins and they don't really uncover anything new, that doesn't happen. Whether it's in English or Japanese, it don't change nothing.
Yeah.
The big part that's wrong with that film for me is the fact this thing has. You're talking about a prehistoric fucking creature that's come out and has attacked and killed people. And it's massive, and they're just like, oh, there are people call that Godzilla. It's like, what? What is this conversation? What are you talking about? No one goes, where's that come from? Why is that here? Why is it us? Why is it attacking us? Where did it come from? How do we kill it? None of that. Just none of it. So it was a bit like, I just couldn't get past that. It was a bit like, fucking hell, even in the Monsterverse stuff, they're sort of going, these are the monsters and they've come from here, and try and give them a bit of a backstory. I can get behind that better. So I much prefer the Monsterverse stuff. Sorry to say it. I do.
I haven't. I mean, that's something I need to catch up on. I've seen Skull Island. I've seen the first one with Bryan Cranston. And then I think I started watching... Huh? Yeah, and then I think I've seen some of the one with the girl from Stranger Things.
Yeah, she's in there. the next one, isn't she? So I think it's King of
Yeah,
Monsters. It's in that one.
I didn't get to the end of it. I literally tried to watch it and I fell asleep. And I need to sit down and watch them all. I need to do them all. I do like them. I just
it's like
haven't got
monster
around to
movies,
them.
man. These things are great, and I can just enjoy them for what they are. But
And that was the thing as well. Is I was actually really excited when they mentioned about Pacific Rim getting pulled into it all as well.
yeah,
Quite excited about that because I actually do really like the first Pacific Rim. It's cheesy as fuck, and it's like
I like Pacific Rim. The
it's
first
got
one.
that
It's one of the
great.
best 3D movies I've ever watched. It gives you a fucking migraine.
Makes you feel well sick. I watched it on your house. Fucking makes you well sick. It's like you're on a fucking roller coaster. It's too much, man.
Yeah, it is. It really is. It was really cool.
Yeah. Mr. Kennedy in the house, how you doing? Love that t-shirt, Alex. Yes, Nightmare on Elm Street. Don't know if you can see all. So it's got the claws coming through. I think it says something on the back as well, but I don't know if I can turn around.
Yeah, it's nice, man. Yeah, it's nice. It says stuff. It's like a whole print thing. I watched. It's funny. I watched a clip of him.
On the back, never sleep again. I think it says on the back.
I watched a clip of him talking about what he thinks they should do now with Freddy. Brilliant, brilliant. His concept was fantastic.
Yeah,
his concept was, he was like, we should do a. He was like, I think they should do a prequel, and I think they should do it where you see him doing the tortured thing. So it's like it should be about him, and it should be about like him, what he's doing and all the things he's doing.
Yeah, there's a TV show called Fred coming out.
Yeah, I don't think. I don't know if I think he's talking about like a movie, and he was saying they should do it. They should do it all about him, and they should show him like what he's going through, and then the vigilante bit, and what happens to him, and then it should end like the film should end with like introducing Nancy as a little girl coming, and being around him, before he gets done. And all of that shit, and you see her sort of grow up. Then it should end with her being sort of like the teenager.
But isn't the original? I might be wrong now, but I thought the original was more like they fuck up and they kill him, and then because they kill him, he comes back and kills the kids. And it's something about they
no,
think
he
something.
no. I mean, in the first movie, they talk about him. But it's very much they don't like the parents, even when they're talking about there was a man and like you went to school and all of this and you don't remember, but there's a very deep guilt and they don't want to talk about it, so it's sort of made a bit clear that something horrible happened in that school or that daycare thing with whoever it was. It is suggested. It's just made more clear in the remake with what's his name, Rorschach, isn't it? In his one, they make it. They make it clear.
With what's his name? Kate? No, he's got like a woman name, isn't he? He's got a female's name, I think. I can't remember what it is now. But anyway,
Freshest.
he actually he is a paedophile in that one.
Yeah, I think it's suggested. I don't know if it's suggested that he is a paedophile in the first film, or whether it suggested maybe he tortures them, or maybe he wasn't nice to. I don't know. It's not suggested in a way that's that clear. It's just not being a nice person. So, but regardless, they kill him, and then obviously, But I really like Robert Englund's idea. I mean, he goes into it in quite some detail and some depth, and he's talking about what he thinks they should do. And I was like, if he sat down with anybody, they'd be like, yeah, let's make that. That's a great idea. I think it was a really good idea.
Yeah. No, I'll say it again, but I spoke to him and I had a conversation with that guy for like 15 minutes, and he is a really nice guy, like really, really down to earth, super cool guy. And the funny thing about it was I literally was so excited I was talking to the guy that I literally forgot to get a signature. I literally went up to him, talked to him.
I love that.
There was no queue behind me. He wasn't rushing me. He wasn't pressuring me. That's what actually happened. Is that little dickhead Ben, that weird little guy?
Yeah.
The one who wears all the makeup and yeah. Anyway,
yeah.
He wanted a picture taken, and he gave me his phone, and I took the picture, and the flash went off. And then basically, Robert England pointed at me, and I'm about 5 meters away. He pointed at me. He's like, "Come here." I came over and he's like, I thought he was going to sort of say, like, because there is a thing behind him saying no pictures. And he goes, did you just take a picture? And I'm like, yeah. He goes, if you're going to take a picture, and he grabbed Ben by the throat and he turned to the camera. He goes, can you do it properly? And he does it like that.
Yeah, but you know, I think they're the better moments. I know that. Listen, a signature is a great thing. It's a great thing. Don't get me wrong, but a better conversation is better because you just remember it. You just remember the moments. It's a much better way to be. And I think he would appreciate. And I don't. But it sounds stupid, but he would probably appreciate the fact that you didn't ask him. That it was just a conversation with him, that you picked his brain, you had a conversation, and you met on an intellectual level. I think he would appreciate that. You know, whenever celebrities talk about things that piss them off, it's always like people come over, can I get a selfie? Can I get a fucking signature? It's always a bit of why, so you can fucking sell it. So you can fucking, you know what I mean? So you know what I mean? It's that feeling. So with him talking to you, he probably went away from that going, that was a guy that wanted to get to know me and wanted to talk about my work instead of trying to maybe get a fucking signature you could flip for money. So I think that's
there was a short I saw yesterday with Matt Damon, and literally there were people who had like a board, and then it had all tape stuck across it, like the blue tape, what do you call it, like painter's tape. So because it peels off easy, so they had this like all over there. So they literally had, I don't know, 10 pictures stuck all together, and then they're just like all these squares. And they're like, oh, there. And he's like signing them all. And he's actually signing every single one of them. And this guy was like, yeah, and he flips it over. And then Matt Damon just like looks at him and laughs, but he still signs them all. And it's just like, that guy is literally going to go away and fucking flip all of those. Yeah. There's no personalization, there's nothing. And with the Rob England thing, I mean, he was talking about how he stole the glove and he got it encapsulated in some kind of pump with water and things, gave it to his manager. And then he was talking about he used to get sent all the posters, and so he started collecting them, and he nearly has a full set. And then he was talking about, he said, what's your favourite movie? And I said, 1 and 3. And he goes, what's your favourite part? And I'm talking about, I think like maybe like in 3, I think that was one of the ones where it kind of was a bit like, oh, you know, where the veins come out and it does the thing. And he's talking about it, he goes, as I asked him, and he goes, I like the Freddy, the bit with Patricia Arquette and the Freddy cock. And I'm like, what? He goes, yeah, the bit with the giant Freddy cock. And I'm like, what are you talking about? In the beginning in the dollhouse. And he goes, yeah. I go, with the worm. And he goes, a snake thing. And he goes, no, it's a cock. And I'm like, what? And he goes, look at it next time. Look at it next time. And I'm like, okay. So I went home and watched it. And you kind of see the back. There's a bit of like a kind of like a helmet kind of shape of the back of it. And I was like, oh, fucking hell. But yeah, it was a really, really nice guy. I saw someone else on a comment saying, they met him, he was miserable, he was this and he was this. I mean, the guy does photo opportunities and he does makeup. He puts the makeup on, which must take quite a while. He's got to wear that, and he's hot and whatever.
No, everyone has bad days. I remember when I met fucking Lord Vader, he was fucking rugby as fuck.
That was wicked. Well, shut you up. Fucking shut you up, didn't he? I got our video actually. That's somewhere on the channel.
What am I? Listen, am I meant to be like abusive? Am I meant to be abusive and threatening to a man in a wheelchair, old man? Come on now. I'm not. That's not my. Listen. I'm not gonna Spartan kick him in the face, am I? In front of everybody. Come on now. There's limits to how volatile I can be.
I don't think you knew what to say at the time. You were a bit like. Because what did you read? You were like a little kid, like excited, and you read.
Not really. I don't fucking care. I was just trying to get the signature for Gunderson.
No, it weren't Gunderson. It was actually Mark Giles.
Oh, it was Giles. That's it. Yeah, I was trying to. We were just trying to. I didn't want him to fuck it up. I'm a bit particular when I go to these things that I don't like people to make mistakes because they do it all day long, and I don't like it. Like honestly, I can't remember who I met. I met someone to sign a comic.
Well. He wanted, it was Claremont. But anyway,
he was like touching the comic and flicking through the pages and leaning on it, and I was like, I'm going to get that fucking graded. And I was a bit like, you fucking, like, you know what I mean? But that's another example. I went the other way, where you were polite and you had a conversation. He wanted to have a conversation. I was a bit like, yeah, this is great, but you're fucking up my grade. And it came back 9.6. I know it's that cunt's fault. I know it's his fucking fault.
I think with the Vader one, it was David Prowse, and you were like, you gave him the post-it note, and you were like, with great power comes great responsibility. He goes, yeah, I know. All
No,
right.
I find
Oh,
your
was it
lack of
funny? Like,
faith disturbing.
yeah, that was it. And then you were like, yeah, I know. And then you were just like, okay. Just like,
Yeah, it was like that. Yeah,
yeah.
you're just like, I know the line. I know what it is. I was a bit like, fuck, right?
Oh, I saw a
Not
wicked video, just totally changing the subject. I saw a wicked video. I think it was yesterday morning. I think I forgot to send it to you. But it was literally this this little woman, and she's got like a little chimpanzee in front of her. It might even be like a baboon, but she's got like chimpanzee or baboon. I can't remember now. And she goes like that. Like she puts her arms out, and then the baboon like looks at her and kind of goes, and then she does it again, and he drop kicks her. Literally drop kicks her away. It's well funny. It made me wild laugh just because you said I'm not going to drop kick him off a wheelchair.
Oh, you've got to send that to me, man. I laugh at that. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it says, I think the comment says like she thought you wanted a hug, and laughed. Yeah. Darren, where's that gone? Darren says, "Yo, what's up, lads? Long time fellas. Question: if Thanos and Silver Surfer never existed in the Marvel universe, who would have been the characters that got you into, aka your favorite characters?" Mine's easy anyway. That's going to be Wolverine and Spider-Man. That's my two. But it probably was like Thanos who got you in there as well, didn't he? Venom. You were a massive Venom fan.
I like Venom. Venom's a big deal for me. Yeah, Venom was especially
Well,
in the
when we
early
were
90s stuff.
when we were collecting comics, you were getting all the Venom stuff. Carnage
Yeah,
at that
Venom.
time as well. Yeah, it was like
Pretty much.
Maximum Carnage should run as well at that time.
Yeah, but basically all the villains to the characters that you liked.
Hmm.
So you like Surfer, so I like Thanos. You like Spider-Man. I like Venom. I like the poison to your antidote. That's pretty
Oh
much.
yeah, I
it
like
says a lot.
Wolverine. You like Sabretooth, yeah.
Yeah, Sabretooth would be the other one. I'd probably go that way. I'd go Venom and Sabretooth. Yeah.
What was it? Fatal Attraction, Father and Son. What was it?
It was Sabretooth. Yeah, it was that run, wasn't it? The Mark Sierra one. Fucking brilliant covers they are. They're stunning covers. Them.
Yeah, but the problem
I think it's called. They did like.
It's behind the die cut, and that's the problem with it.
Yeah, it's a fucking great bit of work. Like as you open it up, it's beautiful, beautiful. I'd love to have the original work of that. I would love to own that. I don't have the original picked up because it's fucking stunning. So, yeah, Sabretooth and Venom for sure.
I think one of them says Father and Son on it.
One of them does for sure. One of them does. It's funny because they all have different titles, don't they? I think there's 4 issues or maybe 6. I think
there's a couple of Mystique on it as well.
There's one with Mystique where he's over at the top of her and his big nails are hanging down. She's got like a candle or something, and that's another beautiful piece of artwork. Yeah. And the other one is his Wolverine at the top and him at the bottom, and they're like about to hit each other, just their heads and their hands about to come face to face. That's a good one. Can't remember what that's fucking called.
I got it now. Death Hunt.
Death Hunt. That is what I think the novel was. The when they put it into a book. Death Hunt.
Ambushed by his past, on quest for his life. That's what it says on the first one.
Yeah.
It's quite violent. I remember in parts of that.
Yeah, it has a lot of like his dad beating him and shit, and being so a lot of that sort of shit going in there. So it's not for the faint of heart.
Yeah, Nelson Ortega, how you doing? Mitchell Lawrence, Dream Warrior. Met Robin a few years ago at London. Con Olympia, got a photo with him. Yeah, nice. I say my experience with him was absolutely amazing because it's one of those things. I've always been into horror, and I did actually hear like that he's been quite grumpy to a few people, but I couldn't say anything bad at all about him.
Yeah,
I even went up on stage. He was doing like Q&A, and he was talking about how he got into acting, and he was just so like it's just it weren't. You have people who talk about themselves, and it's just like they do it in a way where they're quite arrogant and whatever else. He was doing like the right way, where he was talking about things, talking about experiences, talking about things that didn't go right. I think Richard Gere got a role over him or something, and he was talking about things like that. And it was quite interesting. But then he was basically just going for movies, and he literally would go for like every kind of role, to try and get work. And because he had like a skinny face, that's why they've done the prosthetics on him for Freddy. Dream Warrior is my favourite of mine in the series 1, 2, 4. New Nightmare, even Freddy vs. Jason was great. I think this t-shirt's Freddy vs. Jason actually. But sorry, Mitchell, what the fuck are you talking about? Because number 2 was fucking dreadful. Number 2 is absolutely the worst. So yeah, and I lost a bit of respect for you there, buddy. Stuart Murray in the house, how you doing?
Yo, brother.
I was laughing at the outtake video. The outtake video actually weren't meant to be posted properly. It was meant to be, we got a couple of guys in doing the membership thing, so it was meant to actually be like a membership one. And for some reason, it did. I posted it as a membership video, but it went out to everyone. So I was like, oh, fuck it. So
yeah, I used to do them on the membership ones. Them outtakes are brilliant. We have so many of them. We have hours. Shit.
George,
yeah.
You're muted.
What? No, I didn't mute myself.
Is that me or you?
I ain't muted. I didn't mute me. You've done it. If I ain't done it.
Can't hear you, man.
You can't hear me at all.
Is that me or George? Anyone? Photo of him taking the signature because it captures a moment in time. We'll just see if anyone actually replies. Number 2. We'll go through here. I can hear you both. Oh, god damn it.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah, we can hear you both. I can't hear you, George.
Yeah, so you've done some of your fucking fruit.
Let me go out and come back in. It might be me.
Pressing buttons and fapping about, you big fucking idiot. Yeah, it's hard when you meet people anyway. When you're at them sort of environments, I think there's a lot of stress on them. To be fair, some of it's quite sad. You know, when I saw Stan Lee, it was incredibly sad. I didn't like that at all. When I think I got like a ticket or something with Alex, and I was a bit like, when I saw him and I saw his handlers and what was going on, I was a bit like, nah, I'm not bothered. But I'm not gonna. I don't think I stayed. I think they were like, yeah, it'll be about 2 o'clock or something. I think I just fucked off. I think I was a bit like, yeah, I don't want to do that.
What are you talking about now?
No, I was talking about the Stan Lee thing. I was saying, like, sometimes you meet these people, it's quite sad. Sometimes it's really sad. They seem like quite broken and desperate people, which is just horrible. And I think that's their mentality. I think that's them in that environment. That's the vibe they're portraying to you, and which I don't think is an attractive thing. I think if you're going to go into this, go into it and fucking do it, embrace it. Otherwise, don't do it.
Well,
I've never understood that. You know, there's no amount of money or amount of anything that would get me to do something I don't want to do. I don't understand that kind of mentality at all. So it's hard for me to look at them.
Some people will. They'll just be like, "Got to pay my bills. If they're going to give me 100 grand to be here, that's what they'll do."
And embrace it. And embrace it and enjoy it, because you're just making it hard for everybody, including yourself.
Yeah, I tell you, who was really bad was Carl Weathers was well bad.
Yeah, I heard that though. You're not the only person that said that to me. Heard that.
I mean, I know he's dead now. You're not meant to. Is he?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Yeah, you're not meant to speak. You're not meant to speak ill of the dead in that, but he was a miserable motherfucker. I tell you that. He literally was sitting there, and it was Michael Bain next to him, and then it was Eva. I think it was that Stackoff woman who's quite hot, Katie Stackoff or something like that. She's like Battlestar Galactica. She popped up in Big Bang Theory. It was either her. Actually, I think it definitely was her. It was either her or the woman from Terminator 3. And the woman, so either the Katie Stackoff or Kirsten, whatever her name, Loken, they had a massive queue. Michael Ben had like a decent sized queue. And then Apollo had like hardly anyone. And he was meant to do his talk at 4 o'clock, and he just got up and fucked off. He just got fed up and walked out. And he was like really pissed off with everything. Yeah.
But it must obviously it must have got like a percentage or something out of all of the signatures or anything that people would have paid for.
It was
So
weird.
obviously he's
That was
pissed
a
off.
really
Nobody
that
came.
was a weird convention. That was actually literally had like Ronnie O'Sullivan there. There's like a weird combination. I think like Joe Kawasaki, Ronnie O'Sullivan,
Sporting people, but he's an active
Walker,
sporting person, which is strange because usually it's when they're tapering down they come onto these things. Not usually. I mean, he at that time he would have been probably one of the best in the world. Still, I mean, I think he still is. He's ridiculous. He is.
No, well, this was actually like, you know, it had big names. This event had big names, and they were literally like just sitting at a table, just sitting there, and you could just like walk up, go and shake their hand, whatever. They were there. I think even the funny one, it had like Newt from Aliens, like Newt, the woman, like so she's like this 50-year-old woman who played the kid. Like that's the only thing she ever done. Dante, this the worst I ever met was Lou Ferrigno. Didn't talk, just said he wanted. When George actually went to his first kind of big convention in London, and then in Milton Keynes, I think it was, that Dave guy went up to Lou Ferrigno, but he was just chatting to him, and he weren't getting anything signed. He was just talking to him, and Lou Ferrigno basically said to him, "Look, if you want to talk to me, you have to get something signed." And basically, then Dave was like, "Ooh," like that. He was basically there for that, which I don't blame him if he's there for that. He's honest about it. I always find it a bit cringy at a con if there's huge queues in certain celebrities, but others have no queues. Yeah, it's quite sad, but it happens. One of the ones which was quite bad as well was, it's not my fault, but Rob got Corey Philpin.
That means it was.
No, it weren't actually. I was just standing there, but Rob paid for Corey Philpin's signature, and there was no queue, so I was standing behind Rob, just waiting for Rob. And then Rob went over, gave him this Lost Boys picture to sign, and then Corey Philpin looked at me. He goes, "Hey man, you alright?" And yeah, he goes, "Yeah, how's your day going?" And he's like signing Rob's thing. "Not too bad." He goes, "Oh yeah, good." Gives Rob his finger. "Thanks." Yeah. And then Rob was just like, "You're welcome." I'm like, honestly, I didn't even acknowledge him at first. He acknowledged me. He just didn't want to fucking talk to you properly.
He didn't want to talk to you with your fish finger fucking jumper on and your weird nodding situation.
All right, let's get on to some pictures anyway. Right, so I'll tell you what I'll do if I can share screen, entire screen, share that. Dave Wolf has joined the house. How you doing, Dave? Hope you're doing good. Hold on, let me sort this shizzle out. I've got to take that off. And I'll put that one back. What one do you want? That one?
Yeah.
The little one?
No.
Big one?
Yeah.
But this one's got the 10-year part.
Okay, like the big one.
Let's go big one today. And what I'll do while I remember is I'll go into blah, blah, blah. Let me get this. See if I can do this. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. So this is the My Hero 1/1 scale prop. So this is the Green Ranger, White Ranger.
Yeah, Green White Ranger sword, isn't it?
It's like always got a little flute on it, isn't he?
There's a little flute on the end.
Yeah, he goes like, sounds like swinging around. Yeah, but they just did Green Pass, didn't they? Which looks pretty cool. He passed away as well, unfortunately. Can't remember his name now, but yeah, he passed away. The Green Ranger. Oops, nope.
What's this?
Yeah, no. So I'm just going through the pictures. So this is our life size. Apparently, it's going to be real, fully metal replica. It's got to be careful.
Nice. Can you take it off the thing?
I'm assuming
off the stand.
Yeah, cool. I'm assuming. Yeah, you can look.
It's worth having that as a burglar deterrent.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it looks cool. Looks very cool. And again, it'll go up against next to the bust. Let me just pull that away. And this is all you now. It's all you, Geo.
What's this one? Who's this? Oh, right. So this is the Bone Designs Maestro Hulk. So got a cracking deal with this. Got to give massive props to Alex actually for helping me out with this, and Kevin He sorting it out. And there was another guy as well, wasn't it? Who's the other guy?
Matt Givens is the guy.
Yeah, Matt Givens. That's it. Yeah, and he also like a collective effort to get this for me. You know, I got quoted fucking stupid price for this from you know who, fucking you know. The big fucking name, but he wanted like ridiculous. Like I said, I managed to get this and Hyperion for the same price shipped as just it would have cost me to buy the Maestro from this other guy. So I got a really good deal on this, which is just like ludicrous when you think about that. Like I got Hyperion and Maestro for the same price he wanted for Maestro. It's a joke. So watch out for them scalpers out there, man. Wolf in sheep's clothing now.
They're not your friend, buddy.
Huh?
Not your friend, buddy.
Yeah, not your friend, buddy. Yeah, he certainly fucking ain't. But yeah, this one.
Both our things have been shipped. I'll send you the tracking numbers.
Sweet. So yeah, I got this in. This is like one of the ones I've always wanted, really, as well. You know, I actually really like the Maestro. I really like the Maestro statue from Bowens as well. So. No, but you know, I'm sort of stacked in terms of my space for Bowen design statues.
Selling at a good price for the moment as well.
Yeah, he is the same guy. I spoke to him about it as well. It's a cracking price. So yeah, so this come in. This is like another one. This is one of the later ones as well. So this is like 2012, which is the sort of arse end of Bowen when this was finishing up. So it's got the the base on there, and then that's it straight out of the box. Yeah, it's a really nice bust. The only thing, like I said to Alex, is you really do notice the weight difference between this and some of the earlier stuff. I'm wondering if Serta is going to be the same thing, because I weighed I from yours truly made a massive deal about it's really big and it's really heavy and all this shit that he was telling me to justify his ludicrous fucking price. But when I got it in hand, because he'd said all this shit to me and I took it out of the box, I was a bit like, it actually feels quite light compared to some of the equal busts that are similar in size. So yeah, it's very similar.
The Grey Hulk, and I took out the Grey Hulk, and that is like fucking solid. It's like solid.
Yeah, you can feel it. My point is I've got the big ones. I've been moving like busts around to fit them into my displays and stuff, and Mangold's like fucking well heavy. I've weighed him over, and the Dragon Man. But something that's fairly similar size to this is the Hulk Buster armor, Iron Man Hulk Buster armor, right?
Yeah.
So, it's really well sculpted. It's really beautifully done. Some really neat painting. It's a great. You can see the size of it there next to like Mr. Sinister, which I would consider Mr. Sinister to be the epitome of an average sized Bowen Designs bust. That's why I always do it with Mr. Sinister, because he's average. He's like a 6-inch, 6.5-inch bust, standard sort of thing. He's got the flaring bits out of the back, which is really cool. But as far as bust goes, it's pretty standard. So I always use him as sort of like the measuring stick. But the difference between the Hulk Buster and the Maestro is around about an inch in height, and the Hulk Buster is almost double the weight.
Yeah,
it's double the weight. So I was quite surprised by that sort of feel. So it's a really lot.
Well, we got to do in grams, I'm afraid, because that's how we measured it. But the Maestro was 1,100 grams, so 1.1 kilo. And then the Hulkbuster was 1.87 something.
Yeah, so it's like 900 grams difference.
Yeah,
it's 900 grams difference, because it was like 8. It was what? No, because it's not. It's closer to 9, because Maestro is actually 1.037, and the thing was like 1.937 or a bit higher, 4.5. I think 1.9345.
Yeah.
Sorry, it was almost double the weight. and bearing in mind the whole bust only ever so slightly with the arms out,
Mm.
the same sort of thing. But you can really feel the difference in weight when you've got them.
Yeah.
It's not like Maestro doesn't feel like not heavy. It doesn't feel as heavy as some of the others, and I think it's because this is now moving into 2012, and they're doing like these more digital stuff, and they're messing about with different things, and they're getting a little bit more,
That's similar
keep it.
to because I pulled out the animated Venom Diamond Select, and that's light. That's very light.
Is it?
Yeah. It's
Light isn't the right word. It's just not heavy. That's the better word. It's
well,
in the middle.
I mean, compared to what this is the funny thing as well is, I mean, obviously George and I have got some big old statues in our collections, and at the moment we're kind of getting excited about these Bowen busts and going, yeah, it's a really big one. It's like it's fucking huge and da da da. Yeah, it's really funny how we're doing this, but compared to some of the Bowen pieces, yeah, this Venom is probably bigger, but weighs less. Yeah, can type quite a bit less.
Yeah,
I think if I weighed that, it would be about like 750 grams. I think.
Yeah, this
Maybe
is a fantastic representation of Maestro though, and this is what I need. Like, I like the Maestro Hulk. I like that story arc. So having this in my collection, I've got it in with my Hulk. So I've got Red Hulk and the Green Hulk, the Hulk transformation, and I've got like She-Hulk, Maestro, and Gladiator Hulk busts in there with them. So I'm trying to represent the Hulks.
An Old Man Logan bust would pair off nicely with that Maestro. I don't think they ever did one.
It's quite expensive. This, like this is quite expensive bust for Bowen Designs. This is again, the edition size is a 500 edition size. When you start getting into them numbers, it's like basically 3 tiers of like Bowen Designs busts, and he's like tier 2. So tier 1 is like the standard shit that Alex likes.
How many of them you're looking to collect?
Well, I might just be done actually, because I'm about to. By the end of today, I may have one of the ones I really want, and I've just done a deal to get the other one. So I think it's going to be very much now. I looked at my list, and there's 4 or 5 things on my list, and they're going to just be if it comes up at a good price. I may. I'm running out of statues to pair them with, to be honest, as well, because I'm using them to pair with other statues. So I'm running out of space. So I think we're pretty much on our arse end here now with this. I've got close. I'm probably going to have close to 50 when this is done.
Yeah, I've got about 100 something at the moment, 120 at the moment.
See, this is sort of the tier 2s are sort of like my sort of preferred stuff. So Maestro's 500. So the stuff that's really super rare from Bowen is less than that. That's like the top stuff, bust stuff, where there's like 10 of them. 50 of them, like really low. They're like really hard to find. It's crazy hard to find. They don't even go up to sale. People in the know who's got them, and then they get in there quick. And they're like, "If you ever sell, please message me." And then people go, "I've just got this."
Even the chrome dreadnoughts don't come up for sale. And the guy who sorted us out, he basically says he's never seen them for sale. Someone just bought one, and apparently they got number 1 from their message. That's how it reads. And if they got number 1 of the dreadnoughts, they would have paid a fortune.
Yeah,
I think they would have paid a lot.
I think there's only 10, isn't there? Is there 10, 80? What is that? I can't remember.
I thought it was meant to be 83, but then apparently there's less produced, or 86 or something. Oh yeah, man, I've got Mangog coming actually.
When you fill that Mangog, when you pull that out of the fucking box, you know what I'm talking about. That was the last one I handled before I handled the Maestro.
Yeah. I'm hoping I like it, because I don't like it from pictures.
Trust me when I tell you, Mangog's wicked. Mangog might be one of my favourites, to be honest.
Really? I only got it because it was like...
I really liked it. I really like that Mangog a lot.
Basically, this is how I lied to myself anyway. It was like the cost of the Stanley bust and the cost of the Kirby bust. If I had the normal price they sell for, I got this one for free.
Yes.
Technically. That's how I work.
Yes. I like the collector's logic with spending money. I'm very good at this myself.
Oh, you're worse.
But listen to me when I tell you, I think you're going to get that Mangog out. I think you're going to love it. It's not my favourite bust. My favourite bust of all the busts so far is still Man Ape. It's still my favourite.
Yeah. Apparently my mic don't sound good. Let me sort it out.
That's probably you again, yeah.
All right.
But yeah,
Is that
I
better,
mean, I
Evan?
think when you get Mangog, then I think you're gonna really like it. I really like it. I
Well, I'm
like that
hoping so. I
metallic,
mean,
sort of like purpley pink sort of base thing's really fucking cool. The sculpt on his body is wicked, and it's very unsettling statue.
yeah.
Like it's almost feels demonic in how it looks. It's almost it's really cool. It's really dark and
I think the
a bit
hands are quite
evil.
creepy as well. The hands are well creepy.
It is quite evil. It's quite an evil looking thing, but you can see the size of it next to it. Everyone raves about how big the Maestro is. You're the fucking like the devil, Maestro. Like he's really. I have to pose Mangog like this to the side on like this because I can't do them side by side because Mangog just spreads out so much.
Yeah.
I just can't do it. It's wicked, isn't it?
Well, I'm looking forward to getting that one and getting also the Stanley, the Kirby. I'm really excited about those. They're ones which, you know, I don't think you give a fuck about them ones, but they're ones I quite like.
Yeah.
And then I've got like a massive list of coming. The guy is sending the deal we're doing. I think is 22 of them.
I've only got 5.
21 or 22 of them. George got 5 of them, and I've got the rest. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what comes in. I think it's 17 I've got because I think actually it might be 20 coming because we scrapped 2 of them, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh fuck you, Evan. The mic's still bad apparently.
It's all right. Probably
All
not
right.
loud.
Then, hope you're on.
Yeah, I got Hyperion. So yeah, this is another. Again, this is part of the 500 clubs. This is one of the sort of top tier ones. You know, if you know Borrow Designs, he did like 6,000, 7,000 fucking edition size on some of these boxes.
Well, he did 13,000
So when you
of
start
one of
getting
the
into
ones I've got.
when you get into the, there's obviously sculpted by John Cleary as well, which I think I now have maybe all of his ones. No, I don't have. I don't have. Did he do Cloak and Dagger? I think Cleary did Cloak and Dagger. I don't have that one. But yeah, anyway, I got this in. Again, this is a fucking great deal. It's one of my other collectors. He only collects Owen, this geezer. He didn't even know who we were. But I was like, I can't remember. The guy who sold me this Hyperion, he doesn't even know like who RaddTitan is. He's got no idea.
What a motherfucker.
It actually hurt my feelings quite a lot. Actually, I was a bit like wasn't good. He's like, dude, I only collect Bowens. I'm in I'm in Facebook groups for Bowens, and that's it. I was a bit like, okay, that's cool. But yeah, this coming, this is great. Man. This is really nice. You know, this is like the Marvel version of Superman. So nice cosmic piece, metallic colors, nice gold cape. So really nice pieces.
I can't find my Bowen list now anyway. God damn it.
Let's go through this so we can get this done. Yeah, there he is with Sinister there, so pretty cool. I have my little like picture things that I like doing with them with a box and stuff, and then in hands you see how they sort of feel. But yeah, chunky, solid, nice and neat, clean work. Yeah, so it's very cool. Came mint condition. Geezer did me a solid, really good shape.
That's a nice piece. Very nice piece, yeah.
Yeah, happy with that. And then there's some Mangog as well. So this is he come in as well, and he's fucking massive.
Yeah, it's quite creepy.
How wicked that is. So this is like a billion souls, like a billion like hateful souls, sort of, you know, brings this sort of monster back, and he has to like he fights against Thor and like Odin and all that. It takes Odin is the one who has to kill him most of the time. He's like too overwhelming. He like beats his shit out. He's massive as well. But in the comics, he's massive.
I need to look into it because obviously I've got it coming, so I need to kind of.
He's like massive, like 15, like 20 foot. Like he's huge. It's not a joke.
Oh, damn.
I love the fucking colours on it as well. The base is wicked.
What is that? Nice. Some kind of chalice is coming out, or something.
So, well, it's almost like he's it's almost like a fucking spell or so. It's always like he's being conjured up in it. That's the sort of thing with this guy. As long as there's like evil in the world, he will exist. He can't really die. And it is something very demonic about it. Something very like devilish about it. My wife hates this. And it's funny because there's certain things she really don't like. don't like the Venom. She don't like the Carnage stuff. She just thinks they're fucking horrible looking. And she's like this with this, and something about that makes me like it more.
Because she hates it, you like it more.
Yeah, it's just like, because she's like, it's fucking evil. It just looks evil. I feel like it does, doesn't it? And like, I really like it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm digging it, man. I'm happy with it. It's fucking
Well,
well.
the Bi-Beast is weird as well, you know.
Who?
Bi-Beast is weird as well.
Yeah, Bybee's weird. But they're just fucking awesome, like characters from years ago that no one will ever make. Like, the best bet you have is ATF. I mean, look at that.
Oh yeah. I've got that Sinister as well, actually.
What's that?
Oh, yeah. I've got that Sinister and I've got that Dragon Man, yeah.
Yeah.
Current man in the house,
there.
how you doing?
Yo, motherfuckers.
Psycho Man.
Yeah, Psycho Man. This is again another part of the like 500 Club. This is like the guy from like the 1960s who's like basically like rules the microverse, and he can control how you feel. Like he can make you. He didn't get a lot of pictures of that. He mixed them up. Yeah, so Psycho Man, there you are.
No, just had bass play on your things in there.
There you are. Yeah.
Bit weird that one, isn't he?
Psycho Man.
Yeah, a bit of a weird
Really
looking
fucking
face
cool.
on him.
Yeah, he's got like a gold sort of skeleton face, and he's got like the metallic thing. This is the first digital sculpt that Bowen Designs did. So I think this is 2010. But I love this. It's fucking really cool. Really, you know, with the big thing that says like fear, you know, doubt, hate on it. It's really something cool.
Yeah. That is very cool. Yeah.
These are the sort of ones I like. These sort of characters, these obscure guys that no one's ever going to make, and they're not massive quarter scale pieces. You can sort of like put them next to statues, and they just look.
You know, slip them in there, you know. Slip them in, and then you got your. There you go. Here you go. Your Doctor Doom as well.
Right. So I got in Exo Resin Doctor Doom. You know, just gone. I've actually had the piece for nearly a week before I managed to open it because it's just been fucking swamped. I was quite lucky. My mother-in-law came round there, and I was just like, "Fuck this! I'm going to do this now." So I just fucked off and fucking did it and unboxed it. So you've got like what you would call this is the base, and this is like fucking easy 6.5, 7 inches in height.
Yeah.
You know, it's depicting sort of everyone in hell, and you can see like the flame sort of guys on the corners holding the pillars up. I don't think they're on there actually at the minute. They're the flame guys. I don't know if I can see them. They're not there. Yeah, they're not there. They see, but that's them there. So they're like, you know, burned guys that are holding like the pillars up. So it looks like it's holding Doom up. I actually come across this quite like I got to thank, what's his name? What's the fuck? Is it Michael Nick?
Yeah, Michael
Nicholson. Michael. But anyway, he's a good fucking friend of mine, and me and him have such similar taste. Like usually when he likes something, I like it. Like, you know, you have guys like that in the community that like basically when they're like, I really like this, you look at it and you're like, actually, so do I. And it happens a lot with me and Michael. So he showed pictures of this. His pictures are fantastic of his one. And I was like, I got in contact with him, like, mate, I need to have one. Where'd you get that? And he set me up and helped me out and led me to the right people. You know, and I managed to grab, I think I got the last one.
Dark Cross is saying he showed his wife your Doom pictures and she thought the statue was traditionally sculpted. I said it was digitally, and she said, I'll be buying me a computer printed copy, saying it wasn't art. Guess I was no. Yeah, it's cool.
But anyway, so you got that, and you got these like, so you got three like left hand, like 3 right hands. So you've got the hand like that, which is just holds the cosmic cube. You've got the mask that goes into the other hand that's slightly turned over. So you've got the fist, and then you've got the cube, that's the weakest part by a million miles. I really don't like that.
Yeah, looks pretty bad.
It doesn't look terrible on, because like it's sort of in front of his face. You can only see the edges, so it doesn't look as bad. But I do think it's some of its parts. This is the weakest part on it.
Edward Diaz is saying, sculpt of the cape is awesome, very lifelike. Other companies should follow the lead.
Well, I'm going to tell you, my wife doesn't like put her hands on my stuff ever. But when I showed her the Doom, she came over and she touched it. She touched the cape, and she's like, "Oh my god, it's fucking sculpted." And I was like, "Yeah." I really thought it was material. I was like, "Yeah, it's really fucking good job." This is the hand that holds the mask in it. So you have an unmasked portrait of him all scarred up, and then you've got this one, which is actually, instead of it being the cube, he's like holding his mask away from his face, which actually is a fantastic pose. I'm probably going to use them all, to be fair. I kind of like the Sauron sort of armor style that this has. It's one of the unique reasons I bought it. Was I like the fact that it's not that shiny, clean armor. It looks used. It looks like it's been in battles. It looks like it's been in the rain. It looks like it's been through the fucking, through the grinder.
That's how he normally is, though, isn't he? He doesn't have shiny armor. He has that kind of gunmetal armor.
Yeah, it depends like who's depicting it. It depends if you're like into Simon Bianchi or into some other sort of artist that draw. It really is the artist's interpretation. Sometimes he looks like a mirror, dude. But it really is how you want to be depicted. For me, the functional look of the armor, the fact that it looks used and real, I kind of like that.
I don't think they never did a Sentry, Leon. Bowen never did a Sentry. Cat Dad is saying send the cube to Ian. It's probably no point.
You know what, mate? It would be easier for me to just get Ian to print me like a cube and then do whatever. But you know what? I've done? I've bought a few little things. I think there's pictures of here. I bought these things I'll go through in a minute, and then me and Alex have been looking at Dungeons and Dragons board game dice, because you can get some really elaborate fucking board games, like the dices that they have, which are square, and then they have triangles and all these different shapes. There's the unmasked, scarred up portrait.
I told you that's what Vass is buying, because Vass is in the chat, and he's going to come in and say he was showing me all these fucking things.
So, I really like the fact that the face, the skin on this portrait is really like what burnt skin, old injuries look like. The one thing I really liked about this unmasked portrait was that the injuries do look old, and they look like they're still giving him problems, but they look old. One of the things I notice about a lot of the sort of fan art Dooms at the minute that I see is that when I see his face, it looks like it's just happened. It looks really fresh, and I don't like that at all. I really like the fact that this is like old injuries, old wounds. They're still problematic, because burns are problematic all your life. They're never fucking okay. So, and his face, his skin looks at leathery, horrible skin. They captured that really, really fucking well, with the missing nose as well and the busted lip. That, funny enough, is the neck part.
Oh, really?
He's got two neck parts that go into the sort of like, so it goes into the body, and then it comes sort of out, and then you've got to stick the head sort of behind it in the cape, in the hood.
Wow.
So it's not the easiest thing to unmask. Change the heads over. It isn't like you've got to lift the whole thing up. Take the neck part out, pull the head out of the hood, and repeat that process. Damn. This is like the modern portrait, which I actually really like. That portrait. It reminds me of a couple of covers I've seen, with the sharp cheekbones and stuff. That's the cape.
Yeah, that's really well done.
Great textures on that.
Even on this tunic, is that what it's called?
Yeah, probably. I love the world championship. Doctor Doom, fucking heavyweight champion of the world belt as well. I love that. It's another reason I
dressed, and then you say I demasculate everyone too.
Yeah, that's fine. I appreciate you actually trying there. Fair play to you. So, but the thing is as well, is we had some debate, on my post about the scale of this, and unfortunately it's closer for you guys that think it's 1.35 scale. I'm here to tell you it's closer to 1/4 scale than it is that. That's the other portrait. That's the one that's on it at the moment I'm using.
Darkross saying, same, almost had my wife on it. She was trying to figure out how they sculpted the clay. When I said it was digital, it went downhill. All beneath Doom.
Yeah, fair play.
Unmasked, it's close to how we looked in the latest Secret Wars.
I thought that as well. Good point.
I always laughed how in the comic, Doom had just a tiny scar, and he thought he was ugly, so he just went to town on his own face, making it worse.
Yeah.
Cheers, John.
God bless
home
you, John.
in time
Thank
to
you, man.
catch you live. Thanks, buddy.
Appreciate you, John. God bless you, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate you supporting the channel, bro. So you got the 3 heads, the 3 different heads, and I kind of like them all.
Yeah.
Which is a rarity, really, because that doesn't usually happen to me.
Is that the same one? Oh no, it's not, is it?
Nah, it's a different mask. It's a modern and a classic. That's the sort of. I think that's
yeah.
the classic, and that one's the modern.
Hmm.
But they're both good, you know. They both look. I've got a couple of pictures with the hood. That's the hood. It goes on. I've got a couple of pictures of both on it.
So do you have to have the hood on or no?
No, I've got pictures of it with no hood on.
Oh,
You can take it where it's just a mask. Looks fucking cool as well. But Doctor Doom without the hood just ain't Doctor Doom to me. That's a real chain, by the way.
Yeah.
That's a real metal chain that's on there.
You don't want him circumcised.
No, you need the hood, man. You just not Doctor Doom without a hood.
That's a really nice piece. I'm looking forward to seeing this.
Yeah, so when you crop when
wait, is that lit up?
Huh?
Is his face lit up?
No.
Oh, it looks
no, it's
like
just a light.
You see his eyes. Yeah, it looks like it's well lit up. But
that's just a reflection into his eyes, bro. It's just how it is. That's the skin shining through there.
Apparently, Dark Cross is saying that Art Statue Collector had a tough time putting the hood on. How was your experience?
No problem. No problem at all. Like I said, there's the way to do it.
Because he's in a hot place as well, so I might have walked a little bit.
The way to do it, like I told you, it's got a neck joint, right, that goes into the body and then it goes into the mask. If you put that into the body and then you try to fit the mask with the helmet on over the top of it, it doesn't work. So the way that you have to do it is you put the mask. So you got the hood, you put the mask into the hood and facing it up at you, and then you put the neck bit into it. And then you just put all 3 on together, and then it's fine. If you try and do it any other way, it just doesn't work. So that's in with the cube.
And then you do the cape afterwards.
Nah, connected. It goes over the top. So yeah, it doesn't. Okay. You don't need to do any of that. Cape everything on, and then head's last.
All right.
So, yeah. So this is one of my favorite things about it, is how that right hand tucks in and it sort of pushes up against the cape and it makes it ripple the way it does. I think this is an absolute fucking genius bit of work in the sculpt and the design of how they did this. And this is to the millimeter, bro. This is no joke. Like, this isn't one of them things like where you look around it and you can see this big gap. There's no gap. That fist goes straight into that pit of that fucking cape perfectly. It's really, really well done. So I was very impressed with this. I was impressed with it, and I was even happier that it's like they fucked up on. There's a holding the mask thing there, so it holds it like that, and he just pulls it away from his face, which is pretty cool.
Now looking forward to seeing this.
Great textures on it. So this now I think is the fist and the more. You see, that's the portrait. I think that's the classic. I think that's the more classic one.
Yeah,
but that's a really good fucking portrait on that. With the cheekbones.
That's nice. There's a good By Beast and Baron Blood over there as well.
Yeah, so you get the thing, and then there's the cube and all that business, and then there's the unmask there. So that's him now with the holding his mask and pulling it away from his face.
Yeah, it's impressive.
Yeah, it's nice.
That cube is a bit wank, though, man. That's real. Like, that does need work. They should have put a bit more effort in that.
Oh yeah.
Other than that, I mean, everything else looks amazing, though.
Yeah, it's a lazy job with that cube. It's definitely an afterthought, or it's something like that. I would have liked a clear resin cube, but you know what? Like I said,
what is it? The Tesseract? Or is it the
I think it's meant to be. I think it's meant to be the Tesseract. But the thing is when you're a Thanos fan, I've got cubes coming out of my arse. I've got a cube on the King Things pedestal that King Thanos. I've got him holding the cubes over there. I don't need any more fucking cubes. So for me, I'm thinking of other things. I'm trying to get power or magic because Doom, you've got the MCU sort of like, where he fucking got this almost electricity charge thing that he hits people with. Or you've got like magic spells and shit like that. So I'm trying. That's what I did to Dungeons and Dragons dices, because they look like magic. Some of them look like spells. So that's the point. So I went like with that. I did get something for 10 quid on Etsy, which was like an electric thing, which actually looked fucking pretty good. I have to show the pictures.
Yeah. Imagine a repaint. They did a version. Dante this is saying, imagine a repaint making him God Emperor Doom. They did one, didn't they?
They did that. There is a version of this statue that is the white version. It's exactly the same. It's the white is in white. That looks wicked. That would pass like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's very cool. And you got him in a Detolf.
Yeah, I got him in a Detolf with Mephisto. Because the link with Mephisto is quite important with Doctor Doom's past.
When you send them to me, they don't come in order, you know that.
Yeah, so that's in there in the queue. That's him in the Detolf with, and that's the new thing that I've got on there. So I found these things, 10 quid, £10 they cost me from Etsy, and they arrived like fucking within 2 days. So
also, John's asking who makes this one.
No, this is made by Exo Resin. If you need to find out like details of someone, let me know. I can hit you up.
Yeah, Stuart, I've not got those pictures. I did send you a message just now. Now that's a Doom statue. I love the pose. Imagine repainting. Come on, Geo, Thanos skull.
I'll do that,
man. Dante, there's a white variant, but that's not God Doom. It's Future Foundation Doom. Edition size on this. Price more or less. Gotta love some custom goods. Great work.
Well, edition size is 75, but apparently, according to my friend Michael, there's like 15 kits. So the actual edition size for the statue itself is only 60. So they've done it combined, which I think they should have separated personally, but that's fine. So this is what I did with it. I took the cube away, and I did this sort of like power, like fucking electricity sort of thing, which I kind of like. I think it loses that sort of infinity cosmic cube sort of tesseract thing. It's a cosmic cube anyway, tesseract's film, but I kind of like this being a little bit more like fucking how I sort of see Doom as well. So I've got a couple of, like I said, I've got a couple of Dungeons and Dragons sets coming in. I've got a red set and a Dragon Eye one and a green one with dragons and things on it, and nuns all look like spells. So I'll try them in his hand because I've got like a set of like 7 different dice, all different shapes. So I thought that was the better buy, so I could see what fits his hand and what actually looked right in his hand. Because it's not just about fitting it, it's about you being able to see the fucking thing. If it doesn't show enough of it, it's no good. So we'll see.
But
I like this.
Doom does not have a chest tunic. He wears white gloves and sometimes white eyes. The Bowen Thanos has the best cosmic cubes. It was a bit bigger and you could use them on Doom, but I think it's too small.
No, I won't fit on this one, man. This one is the Thanos cosmic cubes are massive. Doesn't go in his hands at all. The XM ones, they don't fit him at all. But yes, it's not gonna. I mean, this is quite a big fucking Doom. This is, from base to the top of his head is about 28.5 inches. The figure's about just a shade under 21. It's about 20.7 or something.
It's a good size.
Great size for Doom.
This is a little delivery he had this morning, so I've got to sort this out. Only one I've got out actually is the Spider-Man Venom bust, which actually is quite impressive. The only problem is he does tilt his head back a bit too far. This is one actually which George sent me the pictures of, and it's quite a pleasant surprise where I just managed to clear a little bit of space, and George then tags me to DT Tube's video and says, "Yeah, you're getting one of those." So apparently, I'm getting one of them. So apparently,
Well,
well,
actually, I have to say this is actually a joint gift.
yeah,
You know, this is you becoming a dad gift. So this is from me, and it also I had a lot of help with actually the commissioner who was really decent about it as well. Like in terms of like pricings and stuff like that, he helped me out. I mean, in fairness, I have bought 10 pieces. I've got like 3 or 4 pre-orders with him, so I've put some serious money where my mouth is. But he was really good, and I was like, look, I want to buy Alex this bust. Like, have you got any? And he was like, you want to buy him a bust? Why? And I said, well, he's just become a dad. You know, it's like, you know, it's a thing. You know, I'm godfather and stuff, and he's just had a baby boy, so I would like to do that. And he basically was like, you know what, let me try and do some business and help you out. And he gave me a great deal on this. So, you know, fair play to him for being sort of like human about it and not just being, which he is, to be honest. The guy's like a fucking great guy. So
I totally appreciate it. I mean, obviously, I did clear some space. I was getting quite happy about that. And after seeing DT's video of how big the box is, I'm like, God damn, you know. And then it's him saying it's 26 inches deep as well. So now, yeah, I'm quite worried about where the fuck I'm going to put it. But I do appreciate it, really do. There is a smaller tongue as well, but yeah, I'll have to see how that
hitting on
goes.
this
But
look
no,
nuts though as well.
no, it looks
He's
awesome. It
loved
looks
it.
really, really cool. Really cool. It's a great piece, and then the eye as well looks cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting this. Also, the funny thing is I've made space because I'm getting the Venom Arise boxes in. So I made space for those. Now I don't know if I've got space, so I can't work it out. But yeah, God damn it. But yeah, it's very cool. Trying to work out now my displays of what to put where. Because I was going to do I got the Black Suit Spider-Man, the Spider-Man, Wolverine, and life-size busts. So I was going to kind of do like a pairing Spider-Man and then a Spider-Man statue, Wolverine statue, like kind of do them that way. But with the Venom Arise and this, that's going to have to be a wild big cube. It's going to be a massive cube because that Venom Arise is huge as well. So,
It's a big
and the
Venom.
other side of it as well is you kind of want to be able to see the backs of them when they've got these kind of storytelling going on. So I don't know if you get a mirror back or something.
Yeah, it can do, but like, it depends how much space it's in front of it, so you can see behind it.
Yeah.
You know? If you haven't got like a lot of space, if you need to have like about 10 inches, like a foot behind it, that's not quite, you know. And you just, as a rule, we just don't give this like statues that kind of space. Like galleries do, and like Americans that have loads of room, and like fucking like Asians that have loads of, you know, like fucking these guys that have got like these proper galleries. They find it lovely, and it looks fucking amazing. The guy in Thailand and fucking art stuff. There's like so much lovely space. But when you ain't got that kind of space, you can't give like 10 inches. You can't give like 10 inches to a foot of nothing behind it. You're like, oh, that's a lot, man. I want to push that fucker back and put something in front of it. Just how it is. It's just how it is.
Well, it's through a whole spanner in my work. I had all this, I don't know if I've got it down there or she's moved it, but I know it's here. So I got like all this stuff where I was like actually planning out my room and doing all this like planning, and I even where's it gone? I even like cut out all of these like shapes for all the furniture, and like, you know, this is going to go here and this is going to go here, so I can move it around. Now I'm going to have to go for something deeper. So yeah, it's going to be fun to plan. There's also another one which I managed to pick up today. So this is then the Hobgoblin Comiquette, which I got the exclusive one. So yeah, really excited to get that one in. It's a piece I've always wanted, and yeah, excited to see that.
I'm excited to see this like in my hand.
Yeah.
I always struggle with the scale of this piece. I've seen it like a few times, but at a distance. And you really just a bit like, is it cool or is it like, it's really hard to tell.
Well, it's tough because obviously this is potentially 1/5 and then you got the Spider-Man, the Carnage, which are like big 1/4. So it's will they go? I think you can kind of get away with it a little bit because he's kind of flying as well. So I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe you try the same thing that they did with Mary Jane sitting in his window, so him flying by.
Well, him, like her in the window and him flying past.
Him flying by instead of Mary Jane just fucking Hobgoblin flying past him.
But yeah, no, I'm glad. Really, really had this one on my list for a long time. So I've used your picture because I didn't actually take a picture of it. I just took it out, gave it a little. I was going to give it a blow and then put it back, but got some dust off it, put it back in the box. But I got the fire rod, so quite happy about that. It was one of the ones where I wasn't that impressed with it until I held it up to the light.
Yeah,
I literally got it out and I'm like, okay, that was quite expensive, that one. And then you hold it up to the light, and it's been designed to be held up to the light. It's really cool, really well done, really well done.
I've got mine into the cube because it needs a lot of light on it. It comes alive. All that clear resin comes alive. See that picture that you've shared there? That's not. There's no light on that. It's just in the room.
No. Then I've got the Venom, so I love that. The reds and the blue kind of highlights that go through it, like straight out of the cartoon. Absolutely love it. You just got to work out my animated Spider-Man collection now because I've got about 5 of them. Yeah, but that's looking directly down on him.
Yeah, that's awesome like that.
Yeah, but it's like really tilted back a bit too far, I think.
Yeah, right up in it. Wow.
Yeah. There's him next to little Jewish man playing the fiddle. He's next to Doom as well. That's the only space I had to put him at the moment. But yeah, just a couple of pictures there just to show you that's how much he's looking up. That's how extreme it is. His mouth looks a bit like Audrey too from what's that? Little Shop of Horrors.
Little Shop of Horrors, yeah.
Yeah. Then we're on to the pieces now. So this is Iron Studios is a 1/10 Catwoman.
Let's do this shit.
Yeah, so pending approval. They just had a show, so they showed a lot of pieces off. So just go through some of those. They've got the Gambit as well, which something quite mixed views on this. Some people are not liking the way the face is turned.
This is a quarter scale though, this one, isn't it?
This is quarter scale, yes.
Yeah, this Gambit's quarter scale.
Yeah.
It's got a switch out hand as well.
It's got a switch out hand, but it's waiting approval, pending approval. There you go.
It's a bit of a shame that it's looking so violently to the right, really. And then when you pose it where you can see it head on, it's a bit like the body is.
So what's the extra one doing?
It looks to me, instead of him holding the card up, he's holding it back and behind him.
Okay.
Very subtle, dude. Incredibly subtle.
Yeah.
I think this is. I think that's a real art direction faux pas here. But I've got to be honest. I feel like you want to see his face, you then can't see his body. You want to see his body, you can't see his face, and that's a fucking problem. Because really, you want that's fine, but you need to provide an alternative portrait, man. You need to do an alternative portrait where it's looking where the body is.
Hello, Lilo and Stitch. I used to like Lilo and Stitch. I haven't seen it in a long time.
I love it. Pretty much got a French bulldog that looks exactly like that spazzy thing up the top.
The bit where he goes up to the frog used to make me well laugh. Where he's like jabbing him in the head with a gun.
Hey, yeah, that's funny. And he gets run over.
Hey, Brendan, how you doing? You missed all the Bowen talk. Indiana Jones. I think this is quarter scale as well. Yep, quarter scale Indiana Jones. It's our Temple of Doom.
Yeah, looks it.
Yeah.
Can't tell at the minute. I have to see a little bit of the base first.
No. It's funny that they're doing still making Indiana Jones pieces. Shows that there's still popular, There you go. This is Mysterio as well.
I like this Mysterio. Looks well cool. I'm in the process of
Yeah.
having my XM Mysterio is with Ian. I've got a massive project going on with that at the moment.
Yeah. He's actually got like his Spider-Man tattoos out. He's got his Jack Skeleton tattoos out as well. The guy behind.
That's it. Well, he's a fan, for sure.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
think that's a really cool looking Mysterio, to be fair.
It looks really nice. Looks massive for a 1/10 piece. It looks huge.
It does look big, yeah.
Is that 1/10? Yeah. Looks big, man.
Well,
Wow.
fucking XM Mysterio. He's massive, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, fucking overscaled, that is.
It's nice actually. I like this. All the wisps are nice. All that kind of.
Yeah, I didn't even, you know what? I didn't even consider, like, when I was looking at doing mine, I didn't even consider the mix of colours. Maybe I should. I didn't even think about it. I sort of like went with like different colours. Maybe I should have been like, you know, you could do fucking greens and fucking blues in the smoke.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that looks really decent.
No, it looks nice. So like where it's kind of coming out, it's more like a turquoise, and then it's going into a darker green.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it, man. This is nice. Also, then Sideshow teased a bishop. So they're doing like a Sideshow event at the moment. So it's like a condensed, like a Sideshow con. So we're on the third day of that, and this is day 3. I didn't do these in order. So this one's the bishop. So this is one which obviously a lot of people have been waiting for these for a long time.
Can't wait to see them do this. Can't wait to see this.
I'm hoping that the art direction is on point, because this is something people have been waiting
exclusive,
for a
so
long
I'm
time.
forced to buy it. Because if they do a regular, I'm just going to leave it and wait a few years and buy it later. And this is the situation with Sideshow at the minute, is that if they don't stop doing proper exclusives, I'm not going to buy nothing, because I'm going to be like, yeah, I'll get that later.
Yeah, yeah. Same.
It's just how it's going.
Later
the only reason I'm not buying any Sideshow pieces, because I'd have bought their penguin. You can bet your fucking sweet ass cheeks, I would have bought that penguin if it was an exclusive, and it was like, you know, you can only get it through Sideshow. I'd be like, yeah, I have to have that. But because it's just like a random, like fucking it's like anyone from anywhere, I'm just like, oh wait.
Yeah.
But this is exciting. I can't wait to see what they do with this.
It's a long time overdue, and it'd be great. It's great to see what they do, and fingers crossed that they're
credit where it's due. They're the first people to do it.
They are doing core scale.
You got to give them the credit. This isn't XM that have gone off and done the fucking bishop.
First licensed bishop in core scale.
A scale piece, yeah.
Deathstroke.
First licensed quarter scale for sure. Deathstroke looks great, yeah.
Yeah, I saw some pictures of the base actually, and it looks really nice.
Yeah.
Like the detail
looks a bit awkward to display though.
Yeah.
It looks like one of them things that are like deep and wide all at the same time. You know, with the swords and everything, the way they're pointing, the way he's like sprawled out on the base.
Yeah, and then you got the kind of detail on the base going there.
That's well cool, man.
Then all the damage, battle damage, and then nice, really nice. Then this was day, I can't remember which day was which. This was day 1, I think. So this is Luke Skywalker, Red 5 standing by. So this is the premium format coming from that. So they're still doing Star Wars pieces.
Fucking hell, that's going to be interesting with the getting off the plane or getting on the plane.
But it's a bit, I just find it a bit weird where there's going to just be
a door,
a little bit of a plane. He's just walking in, out of nothing or onto nothing. It's the same kind of concept as in where they say they were doing, I think Iron Studios did it, and they kind of did like cross sections of the Robocop police car. So like the Robocop poster, if you do that, it just looks weird because it's not the whole car. And if you're going to do the whole car, it's going to be really expensive. So you kind of cross section it to make it the poster, and it doesn't look right. So I don't know, because again, this is one of the are they TIE fighters? No. Is that what they're doing?
I think so.
TIE fighters?
I think they are.
Oh, you got quiet again now. What's going on, my thing?
Yeah, I think they're the TIE fighter things, yeah. I think they are. There we are. They are.
It's me fucking up.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Oh my god, this guy. I'm getting tired. You fucking old boys are tear that. Starting to feel it already. I don't know if them fucking bases work. It's a very tough one. It's nice to see them doing a Luke Skywalker. Hopefully, their likeness and shit like that will knock it straight out of the park, so no one will give a shit about the fucking door.
Yeah, it's more X-Wing.
What's that?
It's the X-Wing, isn't it? They go in. And the next one then is Riddler. So they got the Riddler coming as well.
Yeah, that's a big fucking deal. It's a big moment. Again, that's a proper licensed classic. I mean, I actually think XM missed a bit of a trick there, because when they were like, when they got their first classic sort of quarter scale piece and they chose Bane, I thought it was a big mistake.
Well, I think the problem with that Bane is I've seen it in person, and it just doesn't deliver. It's not better than the Sideshow one. It's not better than the original Sideshow one, and I think it just doesn't.
Why put yourself in that place? Why not? If you've got like if you've got your first line, why not do a character that no one's really done? That's what you should have done. They should have done something like that. Then instead, they did a character that their basic closest competitor in quarter scale has done twice, and very well. By the way, very well. They're two very good pieces. Both of those Banes are very good.
Have you still got your Bane?
Huh?
You still got Bane?
Yeah, of course. I've got a Chuck Dixon one. Yeah, I can get rid of that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's
classic Bane, man. That'll never go nowhere. Unless I get rid of everything, that'll never go nowhere. That's like a big deal for me, that Chuck Dixon one. I still remember that comic cover. I still remember breaking the back cover, being like, "Who the fuck is that?" Yeah. I remember that moment like it was yesterday. But yeah, excited to see this Riddler. I'm excited to see what they do.
Well, the people are kind of like guessing and going, "Oh, they're gonna fuck it up, and they're gonna do that fucking, paper bag one from the new fucking movie and do all this shit."
Paper bag one?
From the new movie. So people just like to complain, don't they? But so I'm just trying to get these. That's why I open these again, because for some reason,
on Riddler, isn't we?
What's that?
We're on the Riddler picture, no?
Yeah, we are, but I'm just because for some reason it's got really small. Open with and that one.
Probably they've got a little element of Jim Carrey in there.
Yeah, that'd be funny, but a lot of people hate that, don't they? They don't like that Batman Forever thing. There you go, that's better.
Yeah, this is really nice as well. I mean, you gotta fucking say that, like, when it comes to like sexy female pieces, Black Cat's up there, bro.
Oh yeah, I do like Black Cat. I've got a weak spot for her. I was going to say a soft spot, but they ain't soft.
Yeah.
If you could choose any character for Sideshow to do a premium format of, who would it be? I'd love to see a Scream symbiote.
See, it's hard really, because I think premium formats should have like mixed media.
Yeah.
When I think of premium formats, I'm a little bit of a traditionalist in that regard. I think for myself, like there are so many. They did so many cool ones like Cobra Commando, unbelievable mixed media. The original Joker premium format. Another one, Red Skull, the original, the first one, unbelievable. I would like to see them premium format, Two-Face, 3-piece suit, whole fucking 9 yards, done up to the fucking nines, like cufflinks, all the fucking jazz, loads of gun switch out, 2 heads, that. Yeah, Two-Face has been my choice. That's not for my personal preference, like of something I want.
Yeah.
But think that they would kill that. I think they would fucking wreck it. I think it would be a really good job. Like to see them make that kind of premium format.
That's a good answer. Yeah, well, I'll come back to that because that's a pretty good answer to follow, isn't it? Wow.
Well, if you believe that premium format means mixed media, then you've got to think about people doing a heavy suit. Like my second choice would be Kingpin. They've never made one. Kingpin, another one. Suit, trousers with the cane, looking fucking bollocks. Switch out, angry cross, whatever. Proper Marvel set face. Proper Kingpin, good Kingpin in a suit. I'm talking about them kind of guys. That's who we're looking at premium format wise. That's what we're looking for. Characters that A, have not been done, and B, really, when you sculpt their suits, they look like they're cake toppers, and that's no good. They really do. Red Skull, unfortunately, from XM, cake topper. Kingpin, cake topper. They just can't get that. It's just, you need the material.
What about like a lizard?
Lizard's a great choice. They could fucking do that and all. Ripping out of the shirt, proper material shirt, big fucking lab coat. Definitely. Great idea.
Yeah, see if there's any more. Brendan saying Sideshow is telling people put your money where your mouth is with Riddler and Bishop announcements, and that people have been asking for constantly. People should. I mean, if that's the thing. The only problem is also now that people have been asking for these things, but I still don't think there's a few Bishops, aren't there? There's not that many Bishop customs. There's a couple.
Anything's better than that weird fucking gigantic five spastic thing.
God.
It's a fucking mess, that he says. This that whole bottom end of that is fucked.
And there was a couple of Riddlers recently, but I wasn't that impressed with them.
I think with the Bishop be good.
Sideshow cut and sew and premium format is top notch. Yeah,
really. I agree. And then this Riddler could be good, and Bishop could be good and all.
They did do a core scale Robin, but it wasn't. It was like leaping over the barrel on it. It was like
they did a Robin that didn't. Oh no, I don't know if they did actually. I'm trying to remember if they did the Robin from the TV series.
No, they do it where he's kind of jumping over like a barrel. It's like, you know, when you do that thing with your hand, and then, I think it was like that. That's Robin, isn't it? When you did that,
I think so. You might be right.
Yeah. So Black Cat anyway.
Yeah.
Everything is just Black Cat with a ginger cat, but okay. I think they did Damien Robin. Yeah. Black Cat's awesome, yeah. Cool. Felicia Harding.
So many sexy statues of this though. The one with her sitting on the things are all fucking hot and all.
I've got the one with the safe.
Yeah, that's a nice piece. So I mean, there's loads of nice ones.
Yeah, even the XM one.
Character's been done very
well. The XM one, I really like as well. I would actually pick that up.
That's a wicked one with the cat that she's on.
Yeah, it's
fucking wicked.
It was designed by Methuselah's wife, Safra.
That's why it's a fucking hit.
For it. Yeah. There you go.
I don't like that one on the right. That's some weird fucking dykey version I'm not into.
This one on the wall was nice.
Yeah, the wall one, the middle one's nice. I don't know what that is over there. Fucking.
That's the video game one on the right. I believe. So yeah, grabbing the diamond. And Spider-Man's mask in her handbag there as well. This is Galactus, which is painted by Louis Avellamar. Did a good job, didn't he? Nice. Yeah, it looks great. We had a few problems with it over the time. He put up a post saying he's taking a break and coming back to us. But it looks great. Looks really good. I have no idea whose head he's standing on. Like, got to be some kind of celestial or something in it. No?
Yeah, got to be. It's weird because it almost looks like the dude from Nowhere, in Guardians of the Galaxy. The head that they sort of all land on.
Yeah. The one on the right is designed for the game. Yeah, I thought so. Talking about Black Cat. Yeah, this painted up really nice. Lewis has really come a long way. He's really good now.
There's shit off
for there. Look at that. Nice little surfer. That looks cool.
Yeah, it's a nice one. I don't really like the sort of paint, the weird thing behind. I don't like that.
Yeah.
It's just very strange that it's on the outside of his hand like that. I want to feel like he's coming out of a portal, maybe, or something, if that's what it's trying to portray. And then it just doesn't look right.
That's when he sucks the power from the planet. When he sucks the he absorbs all the power. I think that's that.
So with the outside of his hand, does he?
Well, I don't know.
Then that whole part of it is just like weird. I really like the rest of it. I like what he's done with the portal or whatever it is, the cosmic. But I think that whole thing just looks very strange being on the outside of his hand like. The rest of it's well fucking cool though. Very nice paint. Cool.
Yeah, he's done a good job. I've done the pictures twice. Power Cosmic.
That Loki fucking awesome and all, by the way.
Yeah. Well, it can't be. It's better than the XM one, isn't it?
Yeah, but this is a really nice Loki, to be fair.
Yeah.
This isn't just like better than the XM version. This is a very fucking nice Loki.
All the dirt on the nails.
What I'm saying, the blades on his hand and the material, the sort of like armor that looks like it's made in house. 3 different portraits, all of them look fucking really cool. Nice base. I like this Loki. It might be one of the best Lokis I've ever seen.
I was about to say, I don't like this look. The black beard and the black lips and the black eyes. I don't like that.
I like the variation. It's enough. It's enough of it. It's such a drastic variation.
No, but I'm saying, but then when you go to this one, there's the kind of more classic look there. Look.
Yeah. With the ponytail and the big fucking horns.
Yeah, Loki's been playing Assassin's Creed.
I love this. I think it's just fucking awesome.
I think it's actually Mitchell is Power Cosmic.
Yeah. I get there is something like that. I just don't know why it's on the outside of his hand like that. It's just weird. Why is it on the inside? Get them details there. Fucking nuts. I like the white-eyed portrait. That's my favourite one.
That one.
Yeah, it's quite scary. That's fucking cool. I think this is the best. I think this for me. This is the best Loki I've seen.
What about the old Mad X one?
Nah, what the throne one? Proportions on that, I'm not a fan of. I don't like the proportions on him. I'm not like a massive fan of it. I think. I mean, there's elements of it I really like. Like I like the translucent dragon, and I like the fact that it's a throne and all these added bits on it. But I'm more interested in the throne than I am the figure. It's another Maestro situation. This is a better Loki. It's a better statue. For sure.
Saying, if I was collecting one quarter scale, I'd be all over that Loki. Alex, you want my original Sideshow thing? No, I do not. Fuck you, fucking thing.
You have to smack it.
Send it to me so I can smash the cunt. It's the same artist who did the Viking Odin. Oh, okay, from a few weeks ago. Okay. This is an older picture, actually, from...
Wait a minute. Go back. The Viking Odin, what, the one with the wolves?
Apparently. That's what Leon's saying.
Isn't that ATF? You telling me this is ATF's Odin? It can't be. Loki, it can't be. Or you mean it's the same sculptor? Please tell me it's not ATF, because that's another fucking fielder I'm in trouble with if we do.
Sorry, you didn't say that was a Viking. The Viking one, did you say that was ATF?
Viking one is ATF, so I know it is. I've seen them designs about 6 months ago. The one with the 2 wolves either side of him. Like he's got the wolves and the birds and all that shit.
And I can't remember the other one.
Oh, don't do that to me.
This is like an older one who came up. He said, sorry, you meant it looked like the same thing.
Leon, go fuck yourself, man.
This one came up a while ago.
That's a Del Otto cover, isn't it? That. I know that cover well. Not the unmasked head, the proper masked head one with all the things going everywhere. I've seen that cover before.
Yeah. Now I hope it is.
You're fucking crazy. You're fucking cocked easily on.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's really nice.
I think that's a different one though. Oh wow, look at that. That's like the newer ones where he's got a
That's
beard.
the best one, that is. That's fucking well cool, that is, with a bearded Eddie Brock.
Yeah. That's really
That's
cool.
really cool. It comes out of his own mouth. That's fucking brutal.
Even that's a nice image as well.
Yeah, that's a nice
It is really, really nice. I don't have no idea who does this. This is in Patreon. Someone's STL file. Classic head. There you go. Punching Spy, punching Venom there.
Yeah.
It's quite cool, but it's
Looks
cool,
like
but it's not finished. Yeah.
That's you get that with the old Patreon stuff, then yeah.
You do, yeah. There's that fucking bust again. God damn it. This then is out for free. I don't like the proportions of this one.
It's very different. With a tiny, very alien with a tiny little pea head.
Yeah.
It's not my thing at all, really.
Nah, I like the base.
Yeah,
like
simple, elegant. It does a job. It's very different looking. This isn't my thing.
It's just kind of movie, isn't it? A bit movie-like.
Sort of.
With the thing I did. Yeah. It's weird proportions. I don't like it at all. Vision. Again, this one looks a bit unfinished as well.
This looks like almost like an inflated version of the Bowen Designs. Bowen Designs has that where he's holding the cape like that.
Yeah.
And with the hand out like that, which is from the cover. Almost looks like a more exaggerated style of Bowen's original piece.
That's a really weird pose. Like, I don't like that at all. Weird lean.
You mean they're really leaning back with his chest really high up, like he's about to do the fucking. What's that fucking thing you do where you go under the fucking hole?
Like sticking out fucking limbo. How low?
Limbo. He's doing the fucking limbo. Right?
Well, it's like he's sticking his fucking stomach and cock out, and he's kind of leaning back. It's weird. Well, weird that is.
Fucking limbo cunt he is.
That's better.
This is a better one. I think this is Franco Carissimo. I think this is the last level.
Oh, is it
him
really?
phasing through with the Ultron fucking drums. Really cool.
That's cool. Because I mean, normally my issue normally with the last level is they always take away the focus from the main character. It's always like the base is too much for me. I think this actually is a bit more balanced.
I think Franco sculpted that Doom. I've got.
Oh yeah, you said that the other day actually.
The geezer, the XO resin guy that I speak to told me, so I assume it's right. This is pretty cool.
The only thing like where he's doing with his kind of left leg.
I kind of agree with you. Actually, it's funny you should say that. I was just thinking that if that knee was pointed up, like he was about to take off, or he was landing on it, or about to zoom off it.
Yeah, it looks like he's doing fucking ballet and he's about to fucking pivot. You know, he's about to.
If I.
Yeah. Other than that, I do like it, but now I'm seeing that leg. It's just a bit because it's not even like it's not because if he's facing through, his feet would be kind of more down. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like floating up and phasing, but this is just a bit. That kind of killed it for me a little bit. That did.
Yeah.
Wow, man, that was fucking. I was well fucking hard a second ago. Now I've gone fucking well floppy.
You have to thumb it in, bro. Thumb that shit in.
Thumb that right.
When you get the job done, you got to thumb it in, bro.
Well ruined it.
Get to work.
You have to spit on it and everything. This is crazy. I didn't know Wendigo was that big, though.
Yeah, he is pretty fucking big.
He ain't that big, is he? Wendigo ain't that big. Wendigo's
I think it's awesome. It just ain't my style, but it's awesome.
Yeah. That Sabretooth's nice as well.
Yeah, it's really, the whole thing's really nice.
I like all them kind of bandages all around. She's a really good painter as well.
She's fantastic.
Yeah.
Actually, quite proud that I actually own something she painted, to be fair.
Yeah. Oh, wow, look at that.
Yeah, it's just fucking crazy.
The only thing I don't, the face looks absolutely amazing, absolutely fantastic. But there's a lot. Can you see my arrow moving? Yeah, there's like a bad scene like there.
Yeah, but this is like this is something that pictures will capture, but in person,
yeah.
This
is the prototype as well. So there's a lot of scenes
be
like
very
that.
happy if you believe me.
That mouth looks great. The face of it looks great. Yeah. This is their Weapon H, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Nice.
Do you know Weapon H? One of the first covers for Weapon H was actually Scar.
Yes.
Yeah. I remember before it came out, they were telling me about it. Scar and Khan.
Yeah.
They were telling me about it, and I remember they were going on about how cool it was and this, and I just said to them, why the fuck would Hulk need Wolverine's bones and claws? That makes no sense to me at all. And they'll go, yeah, but it's this cover, we're really excited about it, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Yeah. So just like, yeah.
Talk about taking sand to the beach, innit?
Yeah, yeah. I'm looking up how tall Wendigo is now.
Wolverine going to the Hulk, hey, do you want my adamantium? He'd be like, what? Cough.
Marvel Wendigo height.
You want my claws? How do you have claws?
Okay,
that's
10 feet tall.
Fucking idiot.
Apparently Wendigo's 10 feet tall. That was a bit bigger.
He's a bit more like 30 feet in that fucking statue, but fine.
Yeah. That was a while. Yeah. Because, I mean, Sabretooth is going to be about 8 feet, isn't he?
Yeah.
Must be. Marvel.
Sabretooth's a fucking 7-foot character, dude. So if he's 7 foot tall, you look at the size of the head. That head is about fucking 4 times the size of Sabretooth's head. So that means he's like 30 feet.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of Weapon H at all. I just don't like the design of it. Yeah. Cat Dad
like the base thing, that's like the killed thing. I'm not into the character, but it's cool.
Yeah. Cat Dad's saying you boys still into your CGCs. I'll put it on the side for the time being. I've not bought one in a while, actually. Not bought one in a long time.
Actually, I've still got like all the Thanos and all them stuff, but
Did you ever get those
over the last few years?
What happened to those Invincible ones you ordered?
Yeah, I've still got the Tyler Kirk. I've got the Tyler Kirkham Battle Beast one, but that's it. It's just Battle Beast.
Oh, I thought you got the set.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm skipping through this one. Are they going to make a Hulk? So they are going to make a Hulk versus Wolverine similar to the Wendigo and Sabretooth. Well, hopefully it's, not that kind of scale. It's actually in line. Let's go through here. So, again, this is like another Patreon one. The fact Wolverine fights the Hulk in Deadpool vs. Wolverine makes people want to buy the Blu-ray. Yes, I read that actually the other day. Someone did that thing where, I won't do it because there's a bit of spoilers, but someone said that they screened the first 40 minutes of the new Deadpool movie, and they were saying that happens in the beginning where he fights Wolverine and Hulk. There's a few other bits as well. They like someone listed all of it, but I won't go into it too much. There's another Patreon. That's quite cool. That one's
cool. I remember that one. So we
showed that one before, yeah.
Yeah, we've been through this before, but it's really cool. That's Octavia, I think. Satana, that one, I think. Yeah, that also is ATF, that Wolverine.
Yeah. I don't like the blood on it, really.
Skeleton thing.
Yeah, I like the side.
That bit.
Yeah, I don't like the gore, which is weird for me. I'd prefer if it was just like a full Wolverine, and I think I'd be tempted by that. I think
you have a Wolverine bust though?
Yeah. Well, what's your point?
Do you have one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it that stupid one that's like as light as a feather? That one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not fucking throwing it around, am I?
Good.
Oh no! It's not the Sideshow one.
Ah.
No. It's the
There's one that you had before that we reviewed. It was well fucking light. It was like paper mache Wolverine.
Yeah, I actually regret selling that a little bit. That one, I do actually like it. The Berserker Wolverine one, Sideshow. No, I've got the co-signature collectibles one.
That's a nice one.
Yeah.
That's a nice one with the big fins. Like it's almost
Yeah,
like the wolf. Almost like a wolf.
Tall. Yeah, it's like
Nice one. That's
20,
my favourite one. That's my favourite Wolverine bust. That one.
27 or 28 inches, I think it is.
Yeah, that's my favourite one.
Yeah. I'm still hoping they'll make a human-sized Galactus. That'd be cool. I do like the again the Sideshow legendary scale bust is really nice. Yeah, I mean it looks cool.
It's fucking well cool.
Yeah, I think it looks cool, and I do. The adamantium looks great.
That's not wicked. That cool. What are you talking about? That's well fucking cool.
No, I think it's cool, but I just think it's a bit too gory.
Oh, it definitely is, and you're gonna about to find out with your little boy how that's all fucked.
Yeah.
That's all fucked for you. You have no idea, but you will. Because you'll set up your shit and your little boy will look terrified at something. You'll be like, yeah, that's got to go. I promise you. I'm telling you. They just do. They have this weird what sets them off, your kids.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make no sense. Oh.
But I mean, it is really nice. I mean, the texturing on the leather, texturing on the yellow as well, it looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Skin, the teeth, all looks great, but it's too gory for me.
Yeah, for sure.
The rest of what I do is nice, very nice. Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, they make good shit, man. I love ATF.
Yeah.
I've got to the point now. Let me have a look. What have I got on pre-order with them? I've got.
Well, that's the thing as well. Is this is going to be my first kind of ATF piece, and you're trying to fucking get me in there. And
you mean shit. I got what have I got? I'm trying to think now. Like on pre-order, I've got Grey Hulk. I've got Battle Beast. That's 2.
You got that blue thing as well.
I've got Blue Marvel, and I've got something else. Oh, I've got a Kang and all. I got 4 fucking pre-orders for them. Jeez. I got 4 pre-orders, and then I've got 1. Fucking, I don't know how many I've got, but I've got at least 10. I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4. What a minute. 5.
We spoke about this before as well.
6, 7, 8, 9. Is that it? I think I've got 9 or 10 pieces. I think I have 9 pieces, and then I've got 4 on order. So that's 13, which actually means that if I have all them pieces in hand, I will actually have more of their shit than I do in quarter scale than mostly any other person's. Maybe Sideshow. I think I might have 15 Sideshow pieces.
Leon says, yeah, don't forget the Loki as well if it's by them.
Yeah, fuck off, Leon, you cock. Cock easier.
I don't like this. I think it's just too much. Too many fucking errors, man.
I'm not a fan. I just personally, no matter how good they're done, I'm not a fan of seeing like him looking like this overly. I know
Alex,
what it's meant to depict. It's meant to depict his durability, not his weakness. But
yeah, Alex, don't get any Nightbreed statues. Well, no one makes them, so yeah, there'll be a few of them which actually won't be that bad, but. Nightbreed has actually lost something missed out there. People need to do it. I think PCS is going to be the only company who'll be able to do it, though.
The longer it goes by, the more I realise that's how fucking good my Wolverine statue is.
Yeah.
The more of these shit sort of Wolverines I see, the more I look at the Tiago Pravin traditional sculpt.
What about this one?
What about it?
It's not too bad. It's not terrible.
No. That's nothing for me at all. It's not that it's not nothing wrong with it. It's just my style with Wolverines is I only like 2 Wolverines. I like 2. I like the Tiago Pravin Beast Mode one. I own that piece because I've always like Wolverine for me was in a brown suit. That's my Wolverine. The yellow thing came much later.
Yeah.
The first Wolverine
funny
comic
when you
I
do
ever
that.
seen was when he fights. I think he fights the Hulk. He's in a brown suit.
Yeah.
That was my first ever Wolverine comic because it was an Incredible Hulk comic where he's in the blades. Do you remember he's in the blades? His face.
Yeah, that's 363. No?
Yeah, that was my first ever introduction to Wolverine when I was a kid. And so for me, he's always brown. That's my nostalgia is brown. But the only other one is the Wolf Yellow one, which is a fucking wicked piece. That's a wicked piece.
Is the Incredible Hulk taking ages to load? 340.
What year is that?
This one.
Yeah, what year was that?
1988.
Yeah, there you are. See, I'm 7 when I see that comic.
Well, actually, you would have been 6, wouldn't you? Because then.
I was born in 1981. So
Yeah,
88,
but
I'm 7.
you're December.
Yeah, what year? What month is this?
Well, that's February. So you would have been
Right.
6.
What maths are you doing?
What do you mean? Your birthday's in December.
Right.
Yeah.
81.
So
So
you're
this
born
is
in
what?
81. So add 6 years. That's 87 is when your birthday is. You're
Yeah.
6.
This is a couple of months after.
You're not 7 until December 88.
Okay. So I've been drinking, you haven't. Okay. So yeah, I'm 6. That's even better. And this is my first introduction to Wolverine was that. So for me,
Jesus Christ, that's fucking ridiculous.
this is really bad.
Oh, that looks so bad. That looks like some little cheap Halloween fucking mask.
Looks like a fucking shit birthday cake.
Yeah. God, that's really bad, actually. Oh my lord.
That's fucking really nice.
That's nice, yeah. You do love the redheads.
Yeah, I really do. It's bad. Got to keep me away from them chicks and them redheaded chicks, bro. Not good
That's
for
nice
me.
one. That's a nice portrait with a little phoenix in the hand.
That's the portraits and shit like that they get managed to detail and managed to stack into them. That's just fucking really good.
I like that one. I don't like that one as much. That one's.
I like them all. I think they all look great, other than the really psychopathic fucking spiky head one. This also is a fucking stunning little bit of work.
Wow, look at that. Jesus. It looks like the cat from Thingy, doesn't it? The Watchman kind of cat.
This is another character, actually, when you think about all the statues off it, they're fucking awesome.
Yeah,
all of them.
Yeah. She's always really sexy, isn't she?
Emma Frost, isn't it?
Yeah. Hellfire Club sofa. Wow, yeah.
Fucking wood, wouldn't you?
Piece. Yeah. That's a very nice piece.
Look at the portraits on that.
I think the first one runs out of that one. I like that one with the hair kind of brushed over like that.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I get past the cat, but I think she's worth it.
Fire on top, fiery down below. You got X-23. This one's alright as well.
Kimmy. Very nice.
Yeah. Got a few like all the heads are like different as well, right? Very different. This one looks like an STL file. This one don't look proper. These all mixed up now. Is this Sentry? No?
Yeah.
I don't know that version of Sentry. Looks a bit like a fucking Morbius Sentry crossover, but
it's like the Void, isn't it? It's the Void.
I know the Void one because that's when he's got their things going on, but there's a lot of heads there.
They look very small as well.
Apparently, this
The heads look undersized.
Glass size, apparently.
All right, I think that's enough.
All right, cool.
I think we've gone through that we can. It's just, you know, I feel it just going because I'm getting tired. My patience is just.
Your patience.
When's that when you know when you're like when you're starting to get fatigued? It's a bit like the stuff that's not great is instead of being not great is it's a shit birthday cake. It just starts going that way. That's just I feel bad because somebody put a lot of work into that sort of thing, and I just literally just took a massive shit on it.
Check out this guy. This guy's just there. That's like a miserly business, not fucking caring.
Look at that lazy slag. Look at him.
He's been like that all the fucking time. Lazy son of a bitch.
Good for him though. This is comfy, bless him.
He's got his like legs spread apart and pointing his nuts right.
Oh my
god. All right, cool beans. Yeah, have a good week, everyone. Good weekend. Hope everyone's good. Sorry, Stuart. Yeah, did you send me that? Oh, you did send me it. Oh, fuck. Sorry. Forgot about that.
I also want to say quickly a massive shout out to our sponsor, Speculative Fiction, Spec Fiction Shock, and Todd Johnson. You know, he's a big supporter of RaddTitan, and we obviously a big fan of his. He's been in the community a really long time. If you do not know him, please go out and check out their website. Go out and check their stuff. They have amazing deals that they can do. They order pre-orders. They order like payment plans. They have reward points. They have all kinds of bits and pieces. And it's not just on new statues. Also, he can help you or locate things for you. So if there's something you're after that you wanted for a long time, that you think you might have missed your opportunity, it is always worth a phone call, a message, or some sort of reach out to see if he can sort of sort you out. He's a really top lad. And, you know, he's doing some bits and pieces with David Igo and some other stuff going on. He's opening a massive, you know, gallery in California, which is going to be fucking crazy. So, you know, big on bet.
2001 style.
Yeah. So check out Todd Johnson, check out Speculative Fiction and Spec Fiction Shop. They're really, you know, we're quite proud that they sponsor us. We like him and we like what they sort of represent. Because they're very much accessible. It's no hidden sort of bullshit and sort of like elitism crap going on with him. He will, and whatever he can grab you, if he can help you, he'll help you. So that's our kind of guy right there.
Fantastic deals on there as well. If you look up the kind of sales page on there, great deals.
Yeah, we want to really get it where he actually is going to give us a lowdown each week we go on about what sort of deals he's got offering so we can share them with you. But he's as bad as we are at self-promotion.
I think he was in New York the other day, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Over the other side of the States at the moment. So, yeah, busy. Who was the name of that character, Stuart? Before I forget, because Stuart just sent me some pictures and I totally forgot until just now. He sent me like these visionary pictures of the other character. Looks pretty cool. Looks actually really cool. But yeah, thanks everyone. And if you're not subscribed, do subscribe and see you next time.
Peace.
Peace. Bye-bye.